My dear viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Capricorns and it's for the month of January, a little bit over 2026. I hope you had a wonderful, happy new year to each and every one of you. May it be a very prosperous, blessed, happy new year for you and your family and loved ones. I wish you all the best in everything you're doing, my dear Capricorn, and I'd like to welcome you to this channel and to this reading. I'd like to also let you know how much in gratitude I am for all of you, your support, and especially those of you who are watching those extra 1 or 2 videos per week in support of my health. I'm an absolute gratitude. I needed you to know that. My dear Capricorn, now what I'm doing is, maybe I wasn't supposed to move that. Yes, your coffee cup is beautiful as always, different. The light is coming in. I can see it becoming, life is becoming less hectic for you, much better than it was before. Your health is becoming better. I was just looking at it, but I want to tell you something. Prior to the this cup, I do meditate, for those of you who are not aware of that, and I'm given a lot of information which I write down on a piece of paper and deliver to you this right at the end of this reading, so stay tuned for that. And now I will begin. Glasses on, and let's see what's going on in your life around January and a little bit over, of course. Okay, the first thing I see, that there is someone wonderful watching over you, someone incredible, and they are going to support you big time in reference to some struggle that you're having. It looks like you are struggling with something. It looks like there could be some changes that you're going through. There is a situation that you are battling. A battle. You've got a battle at your hand, trying to get rid of something. Maybe there's codependency on something. Maybe you need to give up something. Like, I'm seeing smoke here. For some of you, it could be smoking. For others, it could be other addictions that you might be doing. But there is someone smoking. I see a lot of smoke. Could be vape. It could be, cigarettes or something that is affecting your respiratory system. Something you're taking in by mouth. Okay, so it could be drinking. It could be smoking or drinking. I'm seeing a lot of smoke. It could be water also. But you have to free yourself from some codependency because it's affecting overall your health. And that is so important for you to know. Sometimes it looks to me like you've tried and it looks like an area of your life that's defeated. I feel like the heavens are going to be intervening until this situation is resolved. I do also see some of you are coming to terms with having the strength to face up to realities in your relationships. You don't want to lose someone, but there are issues. I can see a lot of problems. A lot of insecurities are going to push you to free yourself from some problems. But I do also see that there is a situation that should have been ended some time ago, especially if you were dealing with someone that is of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is going to help you. Now is the time for you to see the truth. And the truth is illuminated in every possible way for you to know that this is an area that there isn't much you can do. It's an end of a situation, end of an era. Absolute. The truth is transcending you to the next level. The next level you are going to be, after ending this chapter, you are going to be exceptionally aware. Awareness is very much heightened. Empowerment, there's fertility, there is support, there is a tremendous amount of abundance of support in many areas of your life coming into your life, entering your life, and this is bringing you a lot to celebrate, a lot to be grateful for. I also see a new beginning that is going to be quite profound because it's giving you great victory and it's opening the light for you to really see, making everything visible, that you are indulging in yourself and your ambition, but of course doing it with a lot of clarity. Your hard work is going to be paying off big time. Big time. You're shining. I can see it's time to ground yourself and really put your mind on something. It looks, for some of you, it could be a project. For others, it could be a person, something that's waiting for you to take a stand and set the boundaries, set the rules, and continue on. You need a little bit of patience, especially if you're dealing with someone. A little bit of patience is needed. But there is a situation where it looks like it's a stalemate, like all attempts are failing. This keeps coming up. Every time you're coming up with an idea to do this, to do that. You can do it. And then there is delays, and then there is blockages, and then there is sort of like you're in battle. Like I said, it shows that some of you are compromising, but there is a constant battle. You are very anxious about the future, so try not to be too anxious. Allow yourself, give yourself time to understand. Some of you are really afraid of, there's fear of the future. Maybe something might have happened in the past that's sort of giving you that situation of trying to overcome this. Maybe it's this codependency, but I do see stability coming. I see a lot of stability coming in your life. I see a lot of happiness, and I see a lot of emotional fulfillment and balance. Yeah, you're standing at a great journey into a beautiful new beginning. A new beginning for some that's overriding the past, starting fresh. A new beginning of a great journey of love, a journey of abundance. There's so much. I see Mother Nature here also showing itself, like as if to say, eat more healthy, do more healthy, be more into nature, natural foods, natural remedies. Give up anything that is chemical, anything that's not good for your body. Try to be more into nature. Even step out into the nature and spend more time in the nature. The money flow is doing well in your life and is going to do much better. Hard work is paying off. Like I said, you're putting plans into motion for something. Some of you could be planning a business. Some of you could be planning, there's a root like of a seed being planted for something. Some of you could be building your career. Some of you could be taking time off and thinking of what else to do. Maybe something new. You want to begin something new. Some of you are taking the first step, beginning something new into self-employment, wanting to work for yourself. Some of you are surrendering to the journey and releasing control and letting everything flow beautifully. And then you're following your dreams. A lot of your dreams are getting established. It's really magnificent. The way, the smooth sailing of everything moving in your life. There is adventure. There is excitement. Some of you are planning a trip, a very bizarre trip, like it might be going to one continent and then going to another continent, which is really strange, but you are taking the lead. There is leadership situations. There is a beautiful adventure. There's a lot of peace coming. And I see that you will be taken care of in difficult times. You're not alone. Somebody above watches over you all the time. So you're not ever left alone. You're cherished by the angels. They take care of you in all times. I do see that there is a balance needed in your life. I see the scales here, which means justice is going to prevail for you. There could be someone that's got Libra in them that you are dealing with, someone that cares about you a lot, helps you a lot, always tries to keep you balanced. But there is a situation where you want to free yourself from something. There is freedom, and it's coming. There's freedom coming. Just in the midst of you being stuck in so much thought and so much worry and so many questions about certain things, how will this be and how will that be, self-confidence, all of that, I do feel like it's coming to a resolution, a lot of resolutions, a lot of truth. The truth that's coming, it is opening your eyes to a fact that you are wonderful. You are enough. You are confident. You should be confident because you're so strong and you're so enough. Maybe sometimes you may be feeling that you're not enough, but that's always the case with my dear Capricorn. You're known to expect too much of yourself and do too much. You work too hard, you do too much. So because of that, you should know your worth. I see you are overcoming a challenge, and the changes that are happening are moving to a level where you're understanding everything and seeing things very clearly. I do see someone of Virgo here, earth energy like yourself, that's got Virgo in them. There is a little bit of Virgo here, but there is freedom, and there is air energy, and there's Aquarius also, for those of you who are cuspies. There may be someone that may be too much concerned about physical matters rather than emotional, more physical. It looks like it. Somebody that's taking care of their vanity, taking care of their looks now. But at the same time, I do see guilt. Someone is doing all that, taking care of their looks, being concerned about physical matters. But then there is guilt. Maybe somebody is doing something which they're not supposed to be doing. That's why the guilt. I do see an opportunity for emotional fulfillment, opportunity for relationship. I see, oh wow, I see the symbol of Venus. Venus is the goddess of love. Venus is about attraction. It's about Libra, connected to Libra. It's about grace, charm, balance, love, relationships, everything, abundance, pleasure, happiness. Venus is about everything, wealth. And it's connected to a lot of balance and a lot of Libra, but it's connected to love more than anything else. So I do see that there is a lot of abundance coming in different areas of your life, emotional and financial. So a lot of abundance, a lot of being taken care of. But having said that, there is a situation that's taking money out of you. Money is getting leaked somehow. You got to pay attention to your finances so that you're not overspending, overdoing. There could be a business contract that might require a lot of money that you'll be putting in. Maybe that's why I'm seeing a leakage in your bank account. That leakage is about maybe a business contract where it might require documents, but there's also the gift of money. So there's contradiction here. There's money leaking, but there's money coming, which is wonderful. There could be a gift of money. Somebody could be giving you a gift of money. So prepare for that. There will be paperwork and there will be contracts when they give you this money. So maybe it's a gift with conditions, perhaps. There is a career for some of you dealing with a lot of writing, a lot of clerical work, a lot of paperwork, but there is stability and there's permanency, and that's very important. This could be, for those of you that are Cuspi, Aquarius, have Aquarius in you, or you may be a Cuspi. There could be a new job, a new contract. I do see a door opening up, and this door is all opening up to a lot of wisdom, spiritual wisdom, and the journey of your life is just going to be spectacular. Some of you are traveling to see someone you care about. Some of you are meeting somebody you love overseas, or while you're crossing this bridge, traveling. Let's travel and moving to the next level, but not relocating, but you know, finding a way or going or taking a trip. I do see a new doorway opening that's going to bring a lot of change in your life, and it's going to bring the light with it. Removes all the unanswered questions, all that turmoil that's within that you are worried about. All that comes to an end. You are asking for time. You're asking for someone. You're saying to them, like, just give me some time. It's like you need time because you might have not felt the way that you're feeling. You're overwhelmed with so many feelings and you don't want to rush into anything, and it's like you're appealing to this person to be patient, or maybe you're thinking of tactics how, because you're very honest and direct and to the point, you want to say to this person, like, yes, we might unite, yes, we might, construct something together, yes, I'm all for that, but I need time because maybe you've just come out of something that you don't want to straight away go into something. You are prepared to go into some contract. I see that, an agreement or a union of some sort. There's a lot of happiness coming from this, but you just don't want to rush into it. You want to take your time. And that is very important. I see that very, very important. This situation could be connected to someone that might be of air and water energy. Someone that might be a little bit, what's the word? Like rushing you. Maybe they need you. They want you to be near them. This person could also have fire energy in them. Very strange. There could be fire energy involved here also. Maybe they want you near them, close to them, but you're saying, please give me time. Maybe, just maybe, there is a journey in your mind that you've got to take this step, you've got to take this journey before you make a decision. This is very interesting. Somebody really wants to commit to you, I think, and you're not 100% there because maybe your heart is with someone else and you want time. You're thinking maybe there's hope that the person that's across the, what is that, across the bridge, may need some time before they take action. It's very bizarre. Maybe your relationship with this person is rather, they are more into physical rather than the heart, and maybe you're feeling guilty because maybe you did care about someone. It's very, very strange what I'm seeing. It's sort of like contradicting, but ultimately, my dear Capricorn, I am seeing happiness for you. There is a lot of happiness and your wishes and dreams being fulfilled very soon. In fact, within 9 to 10, I see 9 to 10. 9 to 10 could be 9 to 10 weeks from the time you see this reading and onwards. There is going to be a lot of happiness. You are going to be getting what you desire, your heart's desire. You will be so happy, even though now you can't even imagine what I'm talking about. But, you know, there is a union in your heart. You want to unite with someone. And this particular union isn't just physical. This person, you really care about this person. You're not together, but you dream about being together with this person. It's as though there is a person that's far from you, that you are really wanting to unite with them, but they're far from you. And then there's someone else wanting to grab you, to get you committed. And with them, it's just physical. There's no heart in the matter. Your heart is with someone else, which looks like they're at a distance because there's a bridge. Bridge represents distance. You've got to cross a land or even water to get to them. And this is what's affecting you. This is why you're not quite happy. This is why you're asking all kinds of questions within your heart, but there's no answers. You want to free yourself from this, but you're so stuck. Sometimes you don't have self-confidence to be able to take, and maybe that's what makes you feel guilty, because you don't have the confidence to take the necessary step. This is very, very... And that's why you don't want to make any decisions regarding someone that's just physical. There's something more that you have probably lost in a way, or this person that is connected to your heart, they're far, there's a bridge there. So I do see ultimately you're becoming happy. So you are getting your wishes and dreams, and I see the sun and the light shining in your path, and things are becoming better and better for you. I do see you getting your wishes and your dreams, whatever they may have been. They're all getting established very soon. And when I say soon, I'm talking about like 10 weeks. What's 10 weeks into? 10 weeks into January. Yeah, April, maybe May. Between April and May. I do see the sun shining in your path. I really do. I see the light, and you can see it too all over the place. And I do see that there is going to be a breakthrough, a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance. I see you succeeding, and I see good health. You're taking care of your health. And everything's changing. Your esteem, self-esteem is becoming higher. Your mental alertness, maybe you're giving up this codependency that you were on, this smoking. If you were smoking something, or if you were doing something. You're becoming more optimistic, I think, once you are becoming more joyful after that happiness that I saw. You're giving up on anything that sabotages your health. Now that you are able to have a future, now that you know that it's all going to be okay. Some of you want to educate yourself or study further, successfully complete something to go to the next level in your work career. Some of you are so happy, improving their physical condition and overall energy because due to happiness, getting your dreams and wishes coming true. So that is magnificent. What I'm seeing here for you, my dear Capricorn, I'm seeing a lot of water energy. Someone that has so much water energy is going to support you big time, is going to be the cause of your happiness. This person could be Cancer or Pisces, because I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces very strong. And then there is Scorpio. But Cancer, Pisces are ruling. For the majority of Capricorn, you'll be dealing with Cancer or Pisces, sorry. Cancer or Pisces, both are very high level, on the same level, very high. For the majority, and then Scorpio comes the second ranking. Then I see someone of earth energy, which is Capricorn like yourself. They also might have Virgo with Gemini. They might also have Taurus with Libra. So it's an earth energy with air. That's the air I saw at the beginning. So I do feel like there could be And they're all 3 each. So that shows to me and tells me that Capricorn won't be number 1. The person won't have Capricorn for the majority, but they will have an earth air. The reason I say that is Virgo, Gemini is 3, and Taurus, Libra is 3. And of course, when I go into the air, there will be Libra. I'm sure there will be, but I won't say anything until I get there. Fire energy here, very strong. And the leading one is Leo. Very strong Leo. Very, very strong Leo. Very strong Sagittarius. And then there's 2 Aries only. So Aries is not high. For the majority of Capricorn is Leo leading, and then Sagittarius. And then 3rd ranking is Aries. As for the air energy, I see Aquarius. There's 4 Aquarius. Many of you are dealing with Aquarius, or you could be an Aquarius yourself. And then there is the Libra Venus. 3 Libra Venus, and there's 3 Gemini Virgo, which makes Venus and Mercury controlling. 3 of them and 3 of them. Before we had the earth energy Taurus Libra, we had the earth energy Virgo Gemini, and now we've got again 3 and 3. That makes it 6 Virgo Gemini, 6 Taurus Libra. That means majority of you are dealing with this kind of earth energy with air in them. That's very important. As I move to this other side, I want to see the Chinese because I did see them before. I'm seeing the snake here, Chinese ear of the snake, Chinese ear of the pig, Chinese ear of the dog, Chinese ear of the monkey. And each and every one of these is a lot. There's a lot and a lot of numbers of snakes, pigs, Chinese ear of the pig, the dog, and the monkey. These are the ruling ones. These are the high ranking. The majority of Capricorn will be dealing with them. And then comes the 2nd ranking, which is the dragon. Then there is the horse. Then there is the tiger, and then the rat. And that is that. Now, I'm going to go through all of this here. I'll just have a sip of water, and I'll be with you in a second. Glasses off. And I'll continue the meditation, that what came from the meditation to you. Let's have a look. All right. In a few months, it says 2 to 6 months. Now remember, and there's an airplane. Okay, in a few months, 2 to 6, an airplane. Remember I said, what did I say? I said April, 10 weeks from January onwards, maybe including January. That would bring us to April. I said April, May. So 2 to 6 months, this is a January reading, February, March, April. So around April, I feel April is going to impact you on a grand scale. And this is happening in a few months. And I feel like April, I'll say between April and June. How about that? April to June. It's got 2 to 6 months here, but I saw 10 weeks from now, which takes us to April. April leading the way between April, May, and June. Okay? An airplane. There is going to be an airplane determining something. This airplane, this is a trip either you will take or someone will take to come and see you, or you will take to go and see them. This airplane is going to mark a deal. A deal. Look at the deal and the golden eggs. You know what a golden egg is? A new beginning. A great opportunity. An agreement is going to be reached after the airplane. An airplane, and then a deal, an agreement is going to be reached, and then there is going to be a new start, an agreement, opportunity, making a complete agreement. Now, Chinese ear of the dog here is very strong. Chinese ear of the dog. There's a lot of passion and there's a lot of impressiveness. Like maybe you are trying to impress someone, somebody's going to try to impress you. There is that. And there's a lot of passion. And there's a lot of desire at the same time between you and something or someone. It says prepare. There may be danger. This is important. Prepare. There may be danger outside, but there is a spiritual life and a spiritual protection. And ultimately there is a victory for you. That's very interesting. Prepare. Okay, the danger could be from outside, but spiritual life and spiritual protection is going to give you the victory. It says celebrate your life and your mission. Your missions also, because you are going to win. Accomplishments are going to be skyrocketing and you are going to be feeling very high and happy. Now, my dear Capricorn, the names that, the initials of people that are going to be impacting you, the majority of you, are the ones that are high in number. Like, for example, we have five Y's. You see the five times I was given the letter Y for yellow. So it's not one or two. That means the majority of Capricorn are going to be dealing with people with initials that have Y for yellow or for yes. 5 times. 3 times U for umbrella or under. 3 times W for winter or willow. Twice the letter E for elephants. Twice the letter M for monkey. Twice the letter V for victory. Twice the letter A for Alaska. Twice the letter C for Canada. Twice the letter B for butterfly. Twice the letter K for kangaroo, and the rest are all one. X for X-rays, also for shield and Sean or Sheila. L for love, O for Olympics, G for grass, R for Rome, P for pony. I was given 2 numbers. Number 7. Number 7 represents freedom. It represents also spiritual growth. It is also about the Chinese year of the horse, which is the year 2026, which is the year of the horse. This is going to give you your freedom. Freedom from any addiction, freedom from any sadness, freedom from anything that was binding you, restricting you, freedom, absolute freedom. And it's going to give you a lot of spiritual growth. From the time you see this cup all the way to July. July itself is marking a big impact in your life. July 2026, sorry. And July is people who have July is Cancer and Leo. We had both very strong in your reading, Cancer, Leo. So you could be dealing with people that have Cancer or Leo, either one or both. The next one is number 1. Number 1 is connected to the Chinese year of the rat. It is also connected to new beginning. A great new beginning begins. It is connected to January. It could be January 2026, or it could be a month from January into February. It is connected to people like yourself born in January who are Capricorn and Aquarius. Remember, I keep saying Capricorn and Aquarius very strong here. A great new beginning starts from the time you see this all the way to February, 1 month from January and onwards. And January itself is going to impact a big time for you. January 2026, something major is happening, which is, to me, it is about a new beginning, considering starting, implementing a new beginning. It could be a new beginning of studies, a new beginning of life, a new beginning of becoming sober from things that you were codependent on, a new beginning, starting over with someone wonderful, starting a new job, a new study. It could be anything, but it's there and it's wonderful for you. And I love it for you because it's impacting you on a high level. That is the end of your reading, my dear Capricorn. Do give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Your feedback is going to put all the perspective, and we get to know who the star signs are of the people that you are, dealing with, and also the initials that you're getting so many of them. I wish you abundance of blessings. Please continue your support by watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. That's what I only need, and I would be so much in gratitude if you would consider contributing towards watching. It doesn't cost a thing. It's free. It just helps me with view time that I'm in minus. I wish you abundance of blessings, joy, happiness, and happy 2026 to all of you. Namaste.